Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. Welcome back to Mistress of the Gates Tarot. I'm your goddess Alicia. Welcome in. Well, the A1 Day Ones. Hey, family. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for your support, your donations, your bookings, your blessings, your patience. For the newbies, come on in. Hit that subscription button. Join the family. We'd love to have you. How you doing out there in the world today? It is Tuesday here in the East Coast, but remember, whenever this comes across your channel on your platform, on your YouTube, there is a message for you. The divine does not work on our 24-hour clock, so no message is too early or too late. Cleansing our space, asking for Archangel Michael to come in and protect us during this live session. Thanking our guides, our ancestors for continued protection, providing resources, and giving us life. It's a new day. I pulled some angel card numbers to guide the message of this reading, and this is what came out. If you've been seeing these angel numbers, if you've been seeing angel number 999 or 1313, there's some information coming to you. And this may be a phone call, this may be a letter, text. Somebody may reach out to you, something that may have been hidden, something that may have been intentionally blocked from you receiving it. Your 1313 is about clarity. As the storm passes, clarity is felt faster than lightning is seen across a dark sky. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available. All you have to do is ask. You have weathered the storm, and now the skies are clearing. Loving energy will surround you, and trust the clarity you feel will be the answers you need. 999 is about a release. Endings are new beginnings in disguise. An ending symbolizes the closure of one door and the opening of another. The whisper is reminding you to release and allow. It is release. It is in the release where the magic can finally begin. Doors are opening for you where others have closed. Doors are opening for you where others have closed them, bringing transformation to your mind, body, and your soul. I'm already getting, there's been some kind of opportunity, some kind of blessing, some kind of advancement. Hello, mama, as a bird approaches my window. And she's fat. Now, I don't know if someone's about to find out they're pregnant. I don't know if someone's about to find out that someone else is pregnant and they've been hiding it as a secret from you. But birds are messengers, and they just perched on my windowsill. Be still and know that I am God, is what I'm hearing. Something is being revealed to you. Something is being released. Something is about to be exposed. It's going to bring you some kind of information. It's going to bring you some kind of clarity. If you've been unable to make a decision because you're not sure if you have all the information, you may think you do, but you know maybe there's something else you just need to know before you make that final decision to close that door or open that door. That information is on the way. Something you need to bring a release to a burden that you've been carrying in your heart, in your mind, in your gut. Something is coming in to give you exactly the confirmation you need to make a final decision. To make that final decision. We're going to tap in and see if this is about a person, a situation, a job, an opportunity. If you're trying to decide to relocate and move, something that you may be a little anxious about, maybe a little fearful, a little doubtful about making a change. But Spirit says today, beloved, I am bringing you clarity and confirmation so you can finally be released energetically from that situation that's tying you down, holding you down, holding you back, a constant burden. Last night, as I was dream walking, what I saw was, I actually saw someone trying to kidnap a feminine energy. I don't know if this is a child or an adult female, but I saw two individuals, two masculines, attempting to kidnap. I don't know if this is some kind of sex trafficking ring. I don't know if this is actually someone that's looking to harm you or someone you know, but I see someone trying to forcefully make someone go with them for whatever reason. I don't know if they want to talk. This could be someone you have blocked. I also saw this happening on the job, at work. So it may be that someone is driving around, following. We've got health here. We've got health. I don't know if there may be something going on with your health. They may be having you questioning whether or not it's serious or whether or not you should go see a medical professional, whether or not it's being spiritually sent to you through attacks. It seems like something you may have been battling, maybe always feeling tired or feeling fatigued. Definitely some skin issues, some breakouts. Honor the physical vessel that is trying to your soul. Spirit's asking to focus more on health. Someone here may be battling an addiction and is causing some skin issues. Somebody you need to change your laundry detergent. It's giving you breakouts on your skin. Even if it didn't break you out before, there may be a need to change your regimen. Someone you need to change how you're sleeping. Maybe try and purchase some more breathable sheets. Stay away from polyester. Stay away from dyes and colors. Try to get white. I heard 100% cotton or linen would be preferable. Yeah, discipline. Discipline is needed. Battling with an addiction, whether it's cigarettes, alcohol. So tap into discipline. So that daily routine. Get up in the morning, breathe before you start running through your day. Focus on what you're eating. Staying away from heavy dairy products at this time. If you're an adult and you're still drinking milk, I don't know why. You could have an allergen to some dairy products. I'm hearing someone maybe eating a lot of bacon or sausage, a lot of meat. Try and get them uncured. They sell them cured and uncured. Buy the uncured version. Maybe purchase an air fryer as opposed to frying them in a pan so that the drippings fall away. But I'm hearing pay more attention to your health. Maybe running around working all day, needing to be accountable for a family, a home, bills on your own. You've not given enough attention to your health. We got death here. Learn that it came out twice. Learning that endings are only a way to bring in new beginnings. You may have separated or divorced or ended a connection. You may have walked away from a job because it was draining your health and draining your mental wellness, and you just were not happy there. You may have broken away from a family setting or setup, an ex, whatever it may have affected your health. Stress is normally a prelude to health deterioration, skin breakouts, weight up and down, headaches, blurry vision. Ladies, well, I don't want to separate it, but taking time to know that that ending that's causing you stress or worry or anxiety was only done by spirit to bring about a better beginning, something new, something that will keep you healthy, something that will eventually keep you healthy. If you were with someone that was a karmic, this person was constantly sleeping around behind your back, never knowing who they were laying with or what they were doing, bringing that energy back into your house, into your bed, around you. You could have faced some illnesses or negative responses to your body because of who you were with, what they left, what you were still trying to purge, still trying to heal, still trying to detox. Chlorophyll drops, very beneficial for cleaning out the body and restoring balance, pH balance, helpful for the skin. Now, I'm not a licensed physician. I am a certified holistic wellness practitioner, but I'm not a licensed physician. This is only information based on my experience, okay? I'm not a doctor, so don't run out, don't change your entire lifestyle because of what you hear on a platform. If you're facing really serious issues and please go see a doctor, a nutritionist. But something has ended. Something has definitely ended. And right now, Spirit wants you to focus on getting your health back in order. Discipline means don't do it for a day, a week or two, and then let it go. This needs to be a continual practice of daily regimen and nighttime routine. Honesty, yeah. That clarity that's coming in, that information coming in, somebody may be wanting to contact you to apologize, to confess, to release that karma that they are going through. Someone may want you to tell them, is it really over? Is there any hope? How are you feeling? My son just came in. Hey, puppy. That's the big puppy. I know you know the little puppies. Hey. So the dog is going on. My son just came in. Surprise. A good surprise. Hey. This is my son, y'all. Big ass, I can see you. Oh, that's my son, Elijah. He sound a little sweaty. And shy, camera shy. I'm a little sick. Oh, well, we're going to take care of that. someone is needing your attention other than you. It says you can't always expect the truth from others, but you can expect it from yourself. Someone here, you may be going through some anxiety because of a little repression of your own feelings. Maybe you're battling your own inner truth as opposed to what you know is best for you. That can be very heavy. It can be a burden. It can weigh you down when you know what's best for you. But the heart is holding on to those old memories, those old moments, that old energy. And you may be fighting through connecting your heart with your mind. The Spirit says, don't repress your feelings. Yeah, doubt. We got doubt. We're going to find out if this is your energy or someone else. I release the need to know all the answers. Maybe you're not able to move on because you're looking for closure. Maybe you're waiting for an apology that will never come. Maybe you're waiting for someone to be honest, to confess, to clear the air, clear the water, so you can move on. We've got some doubt here. Maybe you're doubting someone or a situation. You've got imagination here. You've got to imagine, yeah, someone's heavy in their mind, replaying circumstances, replaying behaviors, replaying that day, that conversation, that ending, that abandonment, that imagination, the mind running wild. Sometimes your mind can get away from you. It's almost like you lose control of your own thoughts. You know what you want to feel, you know what you want to think, but the mind comes in. It violates the energy you're at the time. It may be a sign that there's something you don't need to forget, something you don't need to stop looking for. The truth. Maybe you decided to just go on and let it go without that closure, without that clarity, but that ain't been the case. If it's not the case and you can't move on, maybe there's information you need to know. You need to get a conversation that needs to be had. I'm also hearing somebody who's willing, who's ready to step into a spiritual practice. Somebody's ready to answer the call. Maybe start a business. Plan to leave your 9 to 5 this year, next year. You're trying to figure out where to start, how to make it happen. Tired of being overworked, underpaid. Tired of going to a job you can't stand. Coworkers you can't stand to be around. Not really moving you in your life towards your goals or towards that new home or that new move you'd like to make. If you got surrender, you still know that I'm God. Putting a little too much pressure on yourself because the end of the year is coming. It's the end of another year. And you may have had plans in the beginning of the year about where you would be at this time, and you're not there. You may be a little frustrated, feeling like you failed another year, didn't complete those goals, didn't start that project, that business, didn't really do what it took to get out of the same situation. Now another year is passing by, and you're feeling a little discouraged or a little doubtful will ever happen. Will you ever be able to move? Will you ever be able to get a new job, start that career? Will you ever find that real one? It says release the need to control. Is courage. A lot of times we say, as above, so below. We say we surrender, we sacrifice, I will allow. Yet and still the human body is so used to controlling. From the time we get up to the time we go to bed, our routine is daily. We're used to doing it, moving that way, going that place, doing that thing. It doesn't bring any happiness, any fulfillment. You're not where you should be or where you want to be. And God's saying, you say as above, so below, as within, so without. But it's just a phrase that we say. Has it really become your lifestyle? Have you really let go of control, trusting that God will guide you to where you really belong, where you really are valued, are free, are healthy and happy? Sometimes we're afraid to leave that job. Sometimes we're afraid to leave that job. We're afraid to leave that hometown, that relationship. Except these challenges are the best way to learn. We are afraid that if we let go and walk away, if we surrender to the will of the divine, and we don't see it, we don't know it, we don't feel it, we're unsure, then comes the doubt, the confusion, the anxiety, the frustration. I know some people that go on this spiritual path, left the 9 to 5 and began working for the divine, and then within 6 months, they run right back to 9 to 5. Because 9 to 5 is a check you can count on, right? You know how much you're getting, you know when it comes, when it hits your bank account, you know how it pays your bills, everything is set up. But when you stop and allow the divine to take the wheel, take the reins, you don't know. There's no date on a paycheck. There's no specific door to walk in, to clock in. There's no absolution in your human mind because this is something you've never seen. You've never been there, you don't know. So automatically when that first month's rent comes after you left that 9 to 5 and you're short, you have to ask someone to help you out. Then you get doubtful and you say, well, God, I did this and you said you would do this and now I'm here. I'm not sure that I can do this. The fear of not having is too much. And they run right back to 9 to 5 only to be fired right after. Or to find themselves having to take a pay cut, downgrade, because they left. And now they got to start all over. And whatever it is, automatically they realize it's the worst decision they've made. Now they're stuck going back and forth of imbalance because they don't know what to do. And God is saying, you go to work and you work every day, 5 days a week. You don't get your paycheck till after the week is done. But you already know in your mind somehow that it will be there. You're sure they're going to pay you. They have your bank account, you know the money is going to be there, although you have to do the work before you get the check. Well, in the spiritual community, it's no different. In the spiritual community, it's no different. You have to do the work before you see the reward, before you get the check, before you see the payout. And God will test you. How much work are you willing to do before you receive or you see that overflow? You have a home, you have food, you have clothes. God's provided your most needed resources, but it's the money that's always an issue. Well, it's coming, but it's dripping. It's coming in, God, but it's dripping. And I need you to turn on the faucet higher. I need to see the flow. I need you to convince me that I made a good choice. And God is saying, you doubt me? You needed me to prove myself to you? You doubt what I will say and what I will do? Then this is not the place. This is not the calling for you. For in this calling, there's no room for doubt. There's no room for control. There's no room for fear. Knowing that if that first one rent don't come in right away, and you have to find a way to get it or dip into your old savings to get it, and God will say, because you didn't falter, you didn't quiver, you didn't shake. And I was just testing you just a little bit. Now next month, I'm going to send you 3 times the rent. But many people can't wait that long. The fear sets in too quickly. And they fail the test. Adversity. Accepting challenges. Yep. Indecision. Indecision. 2 of Pentacles energy. Indecision. Do I do this? Do I do that? Can I do this? Can I do that? What if that doesn't work? Can I go back? And what happens if I do? Stuck in indecision. Use your intuitions in all aspects of life. It's no longer about being in a human 3D experience in a 5D world. We use our intuition. We see opportunity. We chase it. We take it. We own it. We claim it. It's ours. In the spiritual community, we say, as I speak it, so it is. And so it shall be. Barna Nashe. That's confirmation of, if I speak it, so it shall be. If I build it, they shall come. If I preach it, if I teach it, if I mentor, if I coach it, if I influence it, they will listen. Knowing that you have what you have to give is of value. Knowing what you have to give is of a value. There are so many businesses and so many that we go in every day and we spend our money in the Starbucks, in the Dunkin' Donuts, in the Chipotle, in the McDonald's. We go in knowing that if I have my money, they're going to give me what I need. And the spiritual community is no different. I am the currency. You are the currency. You are the money. You are the value. And if you carry and walk yourself in the room, you've already paid to receive your reward, your blessing. You are now God's walking currency. There's nothing you can't have, own, purchase, receive. The currency is in you. It's called spiritual inheritance. Once you claim your spiritual inheritance, it lives within you. It's not something on the outside. It's not a bank account. It's not a credit card. It's not something you could dip into. You are God's currency in motion. Wherever you go, you can be refused. Whatever you want will come to you. There's no such word as no. It may be wait. It may be a wait. I have something better. Or wait. I'm going to move you in a new direction. Or wait. It's not fully prepared yet. There is no such thing as no. God said you can have whatever you like. God said you can have whatever you like. Because you are the currency. You go out and you use your spiritual gifts to purchase whatever you want, whatever you need. But being stuck in indecision, 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Service. Service. Answering the call. Answering the call. I feel good when I can help others be their highest and best self. Indecision about service. Answering the call. Being anointed. Being chosen. Worrying about regrets. Things that didn't work out in the past. People that didn't support in the past. Regretting. Not trusting yourself. Being afraid that you will make the same mistakes. Choose the same wrong people. Go the wrong direction again. Not trusting in yourself, in your higher self, to guide you, to lead you, to redirect you when necessary. This is about a lack of trust in self. Now, if this is not you, this is someone else tied to you, but service and their decision, it got to be about you. Judgment, answering the call, God's call, because we have clarity and release. But there is some information coming in that's going to allow you to be able to finally make that decision without anxiety, fear, doubt, indecision. Now, this could be in the form of God sending you that most amazing opportunity that you've been waiting for. You get a career replacement of a lifetime. For those of you already in a hustle, already in a spiritual practice, already taking that reins, already answered that call, and you're going to be seeing drip, 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 and you're looking for a faucet to be turned on because you're waiting for overflow. That opportunity, that biggest payday, that biggest check, that biggest financial blessing, God sending you the invitation, the email, someone reaching out to you saying, I've been watching you. I've been watching you. How you speak, how you teach, how you lead, how you inspire, how you are admired. I've been listening to your truth, your clarity, your wisdom, your knowledge is different, authentic. You are who I've been looking for. You are what we need on board. You get a job, a career opportunity with a huge paycheck, a company car. They pay your first month's mortgage and down payment on that new place. They secure your location. Some may have to fly away to move for this opportunity. That is the relocation you've been waiting for. But that relocation comes with a complete package on board. And all of a sudden, years of worry, years of anxiety, years of doubt all comes together in one single blessing. Everything is addressed in that one blessing. The home, the career opportunity, the job, the salary, the car, the community. All of it is addressed in one single opportunity. Somebody here who has walked away from a marriage, a long-term commitment, a family, a hometown, to find a better way, to be healthier, be happier. You moved away from something toxic or someone toxic. Now you may be alone in solitude, secluded, feeling the weight of that alone. We are so used to being around others in this world. We're so used to being in the rat race. We're so used to having family and friends, as toxic as they are. We're just used to being in that environment. And when God secludes you and puts you in a sanctuary, it's lonely. It's secluded. The phone is dry. Holidays coming, you know you're not getting an invitation. You can't go where you used to go. You can't be who you used to be. And you're wondering, 2026 is coming. Would that truly be my year of change? Because you may have thought 2025 was going to be it. Here comes another year. Maybe you haven't seen that silver lining or that rainbow in the sky. Instead of God giving you a yes for this year, you got a maybe. You got to hold on. You got to wait a minute. You got to be patient. You got to, rooms haven't been prepared. The house hasn't been finished. The land hasn't been bought yet. The opportunity is still being molded, tweaked a little to include other things that you may need. And you may feel like it's another year of no. No, you can't move. No, it's not them. No. And all you may feel around you is another year gone. God, when am I going to feel the movement? When am I going to feel and see the changes? If that is you, you're in the right place. We got four wands. No. These cards are, that's not the deck I want. I love this deck, but there are typos and all kind of information. I'm going to choose another deck. Matter of fact, before I do tarot, let's use this one. I do believe that was a Four of Cups in reverse. Four of Cups is sitting in solitude, in hermit mode, in seclusion, alone, contemplating, replaying this year over and over in your head. As we do, it's a year in review time. Right now, everyone is going through their year in review. Why? Because it's about to be over. But it came out in reverse. Sanctuary came out in reverse. You may actually be living in a place that's not healthy. It's not healthy. Whether you're on a job that's not healthy, in a hometown that's not healthy, living with people, it's not healthy. Where you are is not healthy to who you become. All that oldness no longer resonates or energizes the new you become. It doesn't feel like a sanctuary. It may feel like darkness. It may feel like delay. It may feel like procrastination. It may feel like setback. It may feel like blockages. Four Cups in reverse is gonna let you know that's soon about to be over. That solitude, that hermit mode is soon about to be over. God needs you in a place to be seen, to be heard, to be known. So God's going to open up a door to put you in that place, put you on that stage, put you behind that mic, put you on that platform, put you in that storefront, put you in the right community, the right opportunity. God's about to move you. God's about to move you. Uncross roads, part the waters, separate the mountains, give you safe passage. The days of you sitting in contemplation, wondering, hoping, wishing, doubting, fear, that's about to be over, my love. Something is coming in. Information, invitation. We got a date here. We got a date. Now, this one is exactly what I was thinking. If you separated, divorced, been celibate, been alone, working on your health, healing, getting back up on your feet, working on your bag, doing what you need to do, keep food on the table and clothes on your back. And you shied away from getting out, socializing, linking up, enjoying the fruits of your own labor. I see a date night. Now, this can be someone that's, like I said, has been watching you, but this is in your community, on your job, in your neighborhood. This could be somebody asking somebody you know, like a family member, hey, do you know I can get in touch with them? I heard they're single. I just want to go out and show them a good time, get to know them, spend some quality time. Get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date, dating online, Maybe it's somebody you've been talking to that you met online, or an old friend that you reconnected with online. You haven't been able to meet up. You haven't found this time to get together because you've been too busy working, overworking. That sanctuary, that bubble you're in, God's about to take you out of it, place you outside in nature, in the community, outdoors where people can see you, find you. You got a date coming, invitation offer, somebody wanting to reach out, get to know you. And this is slow and steady wins the race. This is a friendship building. This will be a friendship. Come on now. Come on now. Not exactly where I was going with this reading, but the spirit now took over. Wow. A soulmate, a soul connection, a partnership, a life partner. Just when you thought you weren't ready. Just when you thought you didn't need it. Just when it was put in the back of your mind. Just when you thought you'd be single for. God says, oh, you single and ready to mingle. And the person that's coming in, the friend that's coming in, is going to be a soulmate. You may not know it. You may feel it, but be unsure because you're stuck in indecision. So holding on the pain of the past, the energy of the past. God's about to send you in something healing. And that's why release is here. That's why the word release is here. Release the past. You got something brand new. Something made especially for you. You say you're not ready, but God says, I know you better than you do. Get ready for a soulmate connection because they're on the way. They're being guided. This is divine guidance. Now, I don't know if this person is already in your energy. I don't know if you already know this person or not, but somebody's coming in. Healthy choices. Again, with diet coming out. If you got some new coming in, it's time to focus on you. Your health, your body, your skin, your hair, how you take care of yourself so that all of a sudden you don't get, what's the word I'm looking for? If you're having issues with low self-esteem, or if you feel like I'm not ready because I need to be prepared more to invite somebody in, God says, well, get ready. Get in the preparation room. Get in the preparation energy because somebody coming through. Being happier, self-love, self-care, loving life again. This person is coming in to bring in some joy, spend some quality time, show you your value, show you that you still got it going on, that you're still attractive and wanted. God could be sending this in as an ego booster, something to elevate your energy, open your heart up again, show you ain't lost it. I'm not making this stuff up, y'all. Do you see that? Do you see that? Hello? Oh, okay. We got an engagement ring here. This is a partnership, a union to bring completion. So this is the last half of your life being the best half of your life energy. Someone that's coming in with a higher, this is a soulmate being guided, that's been chosen by your bloodline. It's been a contract that's been accepted by your bloodline. But who's this? This backstabbing energy. If you're still focused on the past, the pain, the regrets, the indecision, because we got heartbreak and pain, separation and loss. deception and lies, and a shocking attack. Didn't I tell you my dream? I saw somebody. This is trigger warning. I'm not trying to scare anyone. That's not what this is about, and I'll get clarity. But I definitely seen two men trying to oh my God, kidnap. I saw two men trying to kidnap a grown woman. I don't know if one of these is your ex and a friend, or if somebody's sending these two men in. A shocking attack. You could have been backstabbed by someone. This third party, somebody cheated, lied, deceived, broke your heart, hurt your feelings. And God is sending this new energy in to help you heal, move on, bring in some new sun, some new happiness, some new joy. But you definitely got somebody in the back. You got somebody in the back that ain't happy. They ain't going to be happy. You're going to have to move in silence. Somebody's mulling over their pain, their regrets. Somebody that was indecisive, did not commit, and then out energy back and forth. Something that you allowed the door to close. But they ghosted you, or you ghosted them. You allowed the ending to be the end. And if you have not, it's time to do so. It's time to wake up to a clearer mind, to trust your thoughts and not overthink your own decisions, to not teeter-totter, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You can't enter this new relationship, this new soulmate contract, being indecisive about whether or not you want to go back. Answer that phone call, answer that text, meet up with that ex. Now, some of you, this is someone that didn't commit, maybe in a long-term commitment, and they never gave you that ring. You never walked down the aisle. They didn't take you on dates. They breadcrumbed you. If you were with someone like that, that was a soulmate, you had a contract. You're not crazy. You know what it was. That person, too, may be hitting you up. It's cuffing season. Every winter is cuffing season. People want to get back indoors where it's warm, where they can get a good hot plate during the holidays. This could be somebody that doesn't have a permanent place to stay. Somebody now wants to come in all of a sudden and offer you a ring when they did not before because they're desperate. They don't, whatever this is, they're going to want to see you move on and receive this new soulmate. They hear about it, find out about it. Oh, best believe they coming to block this, to stop this. We're going to pull some more cards. The Spirit's saying it's time to get back out there. Yeah, it was a karmic relationship. This person breadcrumbs you. They would not commit. They would not come through. Broken promises, broken dreams. Resentment triggers. This person going to be triggered by you moving on to this new contract. The person that was a runner, that's now come to some kind of clarity about the fact that you were a soulmate and they had a contract. They dropped the ball, they let you go, they walked out the door. Teddy bear. You got, just when you're getting someone new, interested in you, a blooming romance, flirting, wanting to date. God is sending you a gentle giant, a teddy bear, a little sugar in your tank, something sweet, pleasant, dreamy. I'm getting a lot of dreamy energies. Now I do see abolish campaign here, giving me New Year's intentions. Now, if you're with someone and you took a break because this person would not buy you that ring, you've had kids, it's been years, and you got tired of waiting, that person may be awakening to the fact that you finally able to move on without them, and now they're shocked. It might wake them up. You may just be getting that ring finally, getting that commitment finally, having them mature and grow. The distance and you standing your ground may have been the awakening this person needed, the clarity they needed to finally make it right with you. Either way, the need to release control of the outcome is here, and let God orchestrate. Shock. There's a tower moment, sudden change, shocking news, surprises, and transformation. Yeah, you went through a tower moment. Some chaos, some destruction, some loss, some breaking down of a family, a home, a connection. It shook the walls and shook the ground. And not only did it wake you up, now this person may be waking up to the fact that grass wasn't greener on the other side. Their life is not happier without you. They can't move on. They can't heal. Okay, we're going to pull some tarot. I see a new lover coming in here, a new soulmate, a friend, a real connection, quality time. But I also see an ex coming in here too. And that's, we got a twin flame and a soulmate. This soulmate connection coming in is a new. This twin flame coming in might be the oboe. Yin and yang, polar opposites. I'm also hearing from somebody. This new soulmate that's coming in may not be anything like you thought you'd end up with. That's why there's a need for you to lose the idea of controlling this next connection. That's being divinely guided. A soul contract that's being chosen by your bloodline. That's being accepted to start a new beginning, a fresh start. But there are things that may not be on your list of what you like, how you like it, how you expect it. This is you being open to new, however it comes in, showing up differently than what you thought, and being okay with that. Maybe your usual choices are always karmic. Hello? Maybe your usual choices, made by those human eyes, always end up to be karmic. This soul contract coming in is asking you to use your third eye, to trust your gut. It's not pay so much attention to the picture, how it's painted, how it looks, how it's been designed. And look within deeper and deeper connection. Because this soulmate is going to end up being in twin flame. They complement your energy. A new union, a duality, bringing in balance to your life. God says it may not be picture perfect, like you. Unconditional love, blowing kisses, unconditional love, equal give and take, fairness and love, that's justice, affection equally returned. Love is calling. What's that? What is Kem sing when love calls? It's an R&B male artist. His name is Kem, Kem. He sings a song. It's called When Love Calls. After this, go ahead and listen to it. Love calls. Now you could see the cell phone. You may be shocked as hell when a text comes through your phone. Now remember, this may be an unknown number. Pay attention. Don't automatically erase it, block it, delete it. Pay attention. This may come through an unknown number, an unfamiliar number. Don't be stuck in the past where you're paranoid about who calling and what they want. This is, I see a cell phone here, an email, a text, a phone call. It's coming with the invitation. Accept it. Take the chance, take the risk. Don't allow that voice to come in to persuade you. Oh, you sure this is what you want? Ask some questions. Don't do that. God is sending you a blessing in disguise. Expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. Someone's about to reach out to you and inform you that you're it. You're the one. It's going to bring you clarity about a situation. Maybe this person been in your phone for some time, and you gave up hope that they will ever make a move, come through. Whether it's an old friend or somebody been online, maybe it's just like, they slow, they're taking their time. That's your old self being in a rush. That's your old self comparing them to the ex. That's your old self telling you, maybe they're not the one. Maybe they don't want it hard enough. Maybe they don't know how to commit. Maybe they're with somebody else. Maybe they're just using me. That's your old self talking. Hello. God says when you get this call to invitation, why not? What else you got going on? What else you doing? Go out and have some fun. Go out. Let somebody spoil you for a change. Is what I'm hearing. I heard that you prayed all your life for the right one. You prayed for God to guide the men to deliver them. As soon as they come, that voice in your head, your Ace of Swords, that's a mother effing truth, Ruth. Don't let the old voices in your head block your blessings. Because this is coming in to bring you some kind of new joy, new harmony. Even if they're not forever the forever one. God is trying to help you build new memories, joyful memories, have some good times to erase all the memories that you now have. If you have not replaced that past energy with new energy, of course it will be there. That's all that's there. That's all you know you'll go to. God is trying to remove step by step, inch by inch, that old baggage with some brand new, joyful, happy time. So you'll have a new go-to, something more optimistic, something more happy, something better you could talk about than the old experience of old life. Clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection. Are you ready? Are you ready to live your heaven on earth? Are you ready for your spiritual inheritance to be brought down to this dimension, paradise, happiness, joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, the honeymoon phase? When there's no inhibitions and no expectations. It is what it is. We enjoy the moment. We don't have to overthink it. We don't have to control it. We don't have to hold it so tight as if we're going to lose it. We don't have to wonder if it's going to be forever when it's good in the moment. That type of energy. Too many people are dating to get married. Too many people are dating to have a forever partner. Whatever happened to dating to assess yourself, to see what you're ready for, to put your foot in the water. Hello, to get some experience, to help build your self-esteem, build your courage, and forget about forever. Forget about marriage. Forget about how about enjoying life in every moment that you live in. Not caring about tomorrow because it don't belong to nobody but God. Anywho, worry about days we ain't seen yet. We don't know if we're going to get to yet. Meanwhile, missing all the moments in the moment. Give up dating to marry. Give up dating to be forever. And just learn to date again to enjoy life. Have some fun. Coffee cup. Somebody you may go out for coffee. You may go out, have some breakfast or some brunch, sit down over coffee and just talk to one another, feel one another out. Meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated and building from a friendship. We shouldn't be thinking about forever, a marriage, a commitment, and we haven't even built a friendship yet. The friendship is where the discipline, the respect, the commitment, honoring, getting to is where it all happens. Once the marriage comes, that should already be established. But you must allow it to be established without controlling the outcome. Coffee cup. I don't know if coffee is one of your favorite beverages. It may also be theirs. That means saying they may be now if this person comes in, invites you out for coffee. Let's go have some coffee. Let's get a coffee and go sit in the park. If this person does that, and the first thing you think is, oh, they cheat, they broke, they ain't got no money, you don't deserve a soul contract. You don't. If that's your first thought, it's what's in their wallet, what's in their pocket, what they can do for you, how they can treat you, then I ain't talking to you. That's not who I'm talking. I'm talking to the person that knows the importance of the qualities time spent together, and they ain't focusing on quantity. Male or female, especially my females, and I'm gonna say it, there's no way you should be expecting a man that just met you, doesn't even know that much about you, automatically dig in his bank account, in his wallet, and throw away money like it has no value on you. We expect men to earn what's between but how we earn it, what we expect from them. It goes both ways. You want a man to value you, to respect you, to honor you, to want to spoil you. Well, that starts with baby steps. Don't make him see already, oh, you just a gold digger. You're about money. You can't even appreciate a good conversation, an adult, mature conversation over coffee to get to know one another. He needs to know what you like. How you gonna build this elaborate date if you don't even know what you like? And you won't take the time to get to help him understand that. So a cup of coffee and a walk in the park is just as valuable as a vacation in the Bahamas. You have to value is placed by what you put on it. It isn't something automatic. The value is what you attach to it. Not what others, oh, he only took it. If you still following the judgment of friends and family, oh, he just took you there. If you fall prey to that, then the soulmate ain't coming for you. I'm talking to an adult, someone mature, someone who's gone through some things and understands now what real quality is, and doesn't get caught up in the numbers, in the scene. Yeah, and I'm going to say it because I too was that woman once. Oh, if he ain't taking me out to this elaborate restaurant and buying me all these, I was there too, following what the world told me was our date. The one that will buy you, ladies. The man that will come in, throwing the money, showboating, gaslighting to buy you, is going to expect you to perform for the rest of your relationship for that money. That man expects a performance for that money. So be careful the value you put on how a man spends his money. Because a man that don't even know you that good, that's willing to throw out everything they work for, is expecting performance for that. That's like a paying for that. That's like somebody purchasing a prostitute. How much money they put down on it? They expecting for that payment. A man who will automatically throw out all now, unless he's wealthy, unless he's already rich, and every dollar to him ain't nothing. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about a hard-working man that works hard for his money, has a family, had children, whoever it is, has responsibility, has his own bills, a car note. Hello, a car note. And payments. You want this man to have a car. You want this man to have his own place. You want this man to be established, have a good job. Well, that man got responsibilities, boo-boo. And vice versa, fellas. You got queens out here holding it down by themselves, taking it home with family and everything, and knows that every dollar she has is valuable. Don't expect her to invite you in her home. First day, you want to come to her house. You want to cook you dinner. You want to get on her couch. You want to act like, so you can see how she teaches a man, how she treats a husband. And you ain't done nothing to earn that right, to be in her sanctuary, in her home, where she has her children. Around the bed she lies in. You're on your way out. Oh, I love your hair. Okay, go in my room, in that box, and buy it. There's it's yellow and white. It's like really crumpled up. Take a little bit. You put something on your face. Take that blue lotion. I have that. Put that on first, and then dab it on the spots. Don't rub it in. Dab it on the spot. Yeah, we have to remember, if you're really walking into the new world, it's a new energy. Then be that. Be an example for the next generation. Be a role model. Be an influencer for the next generation. The reason why so many of our youth don't want to have kids, not getting married, don't want to do nothing, because they've had bad, poor role models. That's why. But God is giving us a chance to do it better, to do it right, and to be happy, healthy, and joyful while we're doing it. But it's time for a change, my loves. Somebody, queens, kings, empresses, emperors, somebody got to be the vision of difference, the vision of change. Somebody. Whether you have adult children, nieces and nephews, or simply young people in your community or that watch you, especially if you're an influencer, we'll be too busy doing these, get back, reset, all these rituals to benefit us, keep us healthy, keep us safe and well. The actual calling is not you. The calling is what exudes from that energy. exudes from that newness, exudes from that ascension. God didn't put you in a place of elevation so you could ride your high horse in an ego by yourself. That's not a calling. God didn't say once you get there, gloat, I'm here. Look at all y'all, look at the karmas. It's too many people who have ascended, and every one of their readings is about the karmic getting karma. That's their daily energy. They love it. They thrive in it. They chase it. They promote it. That's not a calling. That's not a calling. If you receive the calling, yes, that happens to your karmics. They receive their judgment while that happens because you've answered it. But for you now to use that pain that they're receiving as a daily Bible to inspire others, that's not the calling. That's just you staying in the car. Nothing wrong with sharing your experience. Nothing wrong with speaking your truth. But beating others up daily for the karma they're receiving for what they did to you, let karma, let the divine deal with them. The reason why you were separated is to move on. And that is not a movement. That is not a movement. Hello. It keeps coming out. You are moving into a soul contract, beloved. And this will build from a friendship. This will build from a friendship. Slow and steady wins the race. Spending quality time, getting to know one another. 1133, angel number 1133. If you've been seeing angel number 1133 constantly, confirmation. Now remember, that quality time, building that friendship, is not a place for you to purge all your resentment, all your anger, all your anxiety. Don't get with this new friend and every conversation is your ex and what they did to you, your family and what they did to you, your job, your coworkers, and what they did to you. Nobody that's gone through a spiritual transformation, nobody that's answered the call of divination, nobody that holds to a higher standard, want to sit all day with somebody that only talks about their past. Not somebody trying to build a future, not somebody looking for not somebody giving a. Too many people get into a new connection by revealing their past pain and hurt and karmic energy, thinking this to let the person know what they've been through. They think, I need to be transparent. I'm trying to be. That ain't what that is. That's you being stuck, being a victim. You're stuck in a victimization mode. When everybody feels sorry for you, you got to tell everybody what you went through. You need that new person to feel sorry for you in the beginning, to treat you well, treat you better than, as if they can't do that on their own without that information. All you're doing is tainting their vision of who you are. If I get with somebody and all they do is talk about their ex, and I'm talking about in a relationship, because you know what, I'm a coach, so I'm not talking about that. If I get with somebody and this person, I'm attracted, I'm curious to know them, to discover them, to be part of their new existence, a new beginning. And that person comes at me talking about the ex-wife, baby mama, the bills they gotta pay, the child support, yada yada. Bye. Goodbye. I know you a test, because I know my divine surely didn't send this in. That's how you know they're not the one. Because your divine ain't gonna send you that. That has no promise. That's no potential. That's a waste of your time. That's somebody that has a healed in their shadow, still looking to be patted on the back. They still need affirmation, confirmation that they weren't wrong. It's not their fault. They weren't to blame. But get away from that. That's not somebody you want to build a life with. They're immature. They're lost. They haven't even taken accountability or responsibility that every choice in their life came from their own free will. They're still blaming the ex, the baby mama, the baby daddy, everybody else. It's everybody else's fault while they are not where they need to be. And eventually, it'll be yours too. Oh, you'll be put on that list. Because as soon as you figure out that they're karmic and you cut your losses, you're next on that list of a person that victimized them, took advantage of them, gave them hope, and then pulled it back. Stay away from them people. Okay. Now right here, King of Swords energy. This person coming in, how you gonna know? They will be emotionally mature. They will know better than to bring up something that has nothing to do with you. Something you were not around to see, not involved in, have no need for. King of Swords is somebody emotionally intelligent, the intellectual, the good communicator. This person will be able to have a good conversation, lead a good conversation, take you in a place where your mind can be clear of the past. They will be interested in your goals, your desires, your plans, what elevates you, what inspires you. I still feel X coming through in here. I still feel X. As I said that, there they are. As I said that, there they are. You got an X that ain't going to be happy. It's not going to be happy with you moving on. They don't want you to head to your next destination. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to grow. They don't want you to be happy without them. They don't want to not know. This King of Swords can also represent a divorce. You see how the diamond, it seems like we can also say it's being placed, but it also could be being taken away and removed. This can be a divorce, a separation. It's about you moving on to the next destination. You got 3 of Cups here, which is a celebration, an invitation, a date, celebrating the holidays, heavy New Year's. I'm getting heavy New Year's. Yeah. Shoulder to cry on. Who is this? This cynical, this. You got an ex here. If it's not your ex, this is you crying tears for a family that's been broken. Okay, if somebody you already have a friend, if you're a female, this is a masculine. If you're a masculine, this is a feminine. There's somebody you may be already confiding in as a friend. This friend is going to become a lover. that friend that's been a shoulder to cry on, that's been a help during dark times, that's been there when you needed them, that already knows your history, your past. For some of you, that friendship is that soulmate that you don't even see. That's a shock. You may be thinking it's only a friend, only a confidant. What you may be shocked to find out is that you actually have a soulmate contract with that friend. And that relationship is about to be headed to another level. With the next destination, yeah, single mom, we got a single mother here. If you're a single mother, it says have a little fun, get a little love. With the star here, this person may already know you, already be watching you, have eyes for you. Maybe they have not told you yet. For some of you, a friend, this friend you could be speaking to online or through the phone or through some kind of FaceTime DM. Maybe they live further away. You don't live in the same city. This friend may invite you to come spend some time on the holidays with them. Maybe just as a getaway. Spend time with their family. As a friend, remember? Looks like that friendship going to turn into a whole lot more if you just let it flow and don't try to control it. You may not even see this friend as a lover, as a possible mate, but that's what it looks like here. That confession may be from them. They want a chance. They want to be on your list of choices. Wow. I said earlier, I said a King of Swords. That was the King of Wands. There's the King of Swords. This person may be somebody that listens, somebody that's easy for you to talk to, somebody you can tell everything, a confidant. They know your secrets, they know your pain, they know your past. This person already is examining and getting to learn you. They're already watching and getting to learn you. It's going to end up being the yin to your yang. This person is already getting to know you. And you may just think it's friendly conversation. You may just think it's friendly conversation. Yeah, all up in your head. When this person confesses how they feel, it may have your head spinning. It may have your head spinning because you don't see this coming. Paradise came out in both decks. Paradise came out. For some of you, you're going to take a vacation with a friend. It's the opposite sex. Because this says for all the right reasons. We have a single mom here and a single dad here. You got a friend, opposite sex. You may travel with, go on a road trip, fly away. And while you're away, it's going to be some kind of revelation, confession. It's going to blow your mind. Don't get stuck in indecision because of the past. Slow and steady. No one's at you in the run. No one's telling you got to race. No expectations, but no restrictions. Let go and let God show you the way to paradise. Either you're going to travel to this person's hometown to meet up, or this person going to travel to yours, or y'all going to travel away together. A vacation going to turn out to be a vacation. Yeah, but this is going to bring you some kind of clarity. It's going to blow. There's the dad. You got a single mom and a single dad on the table. coming together for all the right reasons. Now, I'm going to just say it. For some of you, this is your baby daddy. This is your baby daddy because the king, the masculine energy is more pronounced here than the feminine. This is your child's father. You may have left for a karmic. You may have separated for years. This is not recent separation. This is years of time between. Things have happened. Both, yeah. This is a masculine coming back into your life to finally commit, to put a ring on it. Because now they're single and ready to mingle. No karmics. They're leaving a family. They're walking away from a family to have this brand new beginning with you. They're walking away from a hometown to have this brand new beginning with you. Stuck in your head based on the past. Broken promises, broken dreams, lies, whatever it was. This masculine has got some complete clarity and going to be making their way back to your door. This is your twin. You have a soulmate contract. And right now you're both mirroring each other. And right now you're both mirroring each other's energies. We got both scenarios here. New love come in after a divorce, a painful ending, a relocation, a starting over. And we have next coming back here. Some of you already divorced this person. For somebody, you already divorced this person. It may be years in between, time in between. They've gone through some kind of awakening. They're leaving their hometown, leaving their family, walked away, healing, elevating. This person has got some kind of clarity with this King of Swords, some kind of intellect, some information. Just turned on the switch. Now, if you don't want your ex back, I ain't talking to you. Please don't be in my comments telling me I don't ever want. That part is not for you. Then you're the one getting the new. But if it's a possibility to reconcile, you're getting a wish fulfilled, a wish granted. Gate is open. Personal readings are $18.18. If you want personal clarity, you're unsure which scenario is yours, book a personal $18.18. If you want a simple yes or no clarity, so whatever the question is, you're still thinking, book a one card pull, a simple yes or no, $5.55. We'll give you a yes or no to whatever question is stuck in your mind. Angel number 133 on the clock. Got angel number 133 on the clock. Alexis. Hello, Alexis Maccabi. Unique here. Hello, love. Beverly Schumper. Hello, beloved. Is that Master 33? What's up? A free 6 foot. What's up, Master 33? Francina, hello, beloved. Saj, moderator in the house. Saj is in the house. We appreciate all the moments and the time. Saj put, if you have any questions on how to book a reading, the information is all throughout the chat. $5.55 for yes or no clarity. $18.18 a mini reading. If you want to buy an ancestor offering for Saturday, a $1,000 ancestor lucky buck is $3.33. Jessica, hello, Jessica Jones. Zawanda Allen, welcome in, Missy 69. Yes, I'm ready, boo. I hear you, Missy. Miss Kelly, ma'am. Hello, Miss Kelly, ma'am. Jari Tubin. Onion. Is that Voss 23? Oh, you're so welcome. Jason, good morning, beloved Ninja. Hello, Ninja Lou. Ayesha, what's up, Winnie Boo Boo? Is that Rahman? Hello, Bra. Tammy Bernice, Lauren Garnett, Divinely Guided. What's up, fam? Is that Stab Worthy? Absolutely, I can help. Absolutely, that's what I'm here for. But I don't see you booking, I don't see you sending a donation for them questions. Copeland, what's up, Copeland? Hey, fam. The Melanated Goddess. What's up, Queen? Catherine Bowman. Hello, beloved. Welcome in. I can't go back no further, y'all. If I ain't call your name, it's because I can't go back. You can put it in there again. I'll shout you out. Is that Oba? Hello, beloved. And I'm going to leave that right there because I'm not sure who you think you're talking to. I don't know who you think you're talking to. Oba. If you like a personal, 1818, Saj has put all the information in the chat. Come here asking free questions. You ain't made no donation and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel even. I don't know who you think you're talking to. My mistress. The list is open. If you'd like a personal, feel free to make your donation. If you find a channel where they're answering your questions for free, feel free to fly over there. Feel free to make wings and fly away because it won't be me. Now, this person, if this is an ex of yours that wants to come back, somebody you separated from, this person may be in therapy. They're talking to somebody. This could be a female energy. It could be their mother, a sister, an auntie, a best friend, some kind of female energy they're speaking to get clarity on what to do about this situation. Because we got partnership, union, the final two, but it's evenly balanced on both sides. This person may be, yeah, sorry I fucked up. Yeah, for some of you, this is definitely an ex. This is definitely an ex for somebody. This person is in therapy, getting their life together. That's how they're getting their life together. This person is getting advice, they get to an advisor, a therapist, to try to come in and balance out this connection, this relationship, this situation. They want you back, they want their family back, they want their life back. This person is coming to some kind of clarity because somebody letting them know exactly why They don't have it. They don't have you. Why you had to go? Why you had to move on? Their mind is being awakened to their own truth. Maybe they were in denial for too long. Around karmic family, this may be why they're leaving their family. Yeah, they do not want you to move on. They do not want you to move on. Whoever this meathead was, it says meathead. Yeah, this person was very immature. Very immature. Maybe all about the money. All about, this person loved attention. So they love the options because they love the attention. When they actually have very low self-esteem, they actually envy you, were intimidated by you. That's how, and they treated you that way in the relationship. This person competed with you because they were jealous, envious, hateful, resentful of how people loved you, how you showed up, how you were educated, how you had a good job, how you held it together. Without them, they knew you could do it without them, and you show and prove that when you close that door, oh, they got to see it. Now they know it. For some of you, it's the next in therapy. It wants to come in, spark some new energy, give you those butterflies again, flow again. Open, yeah. Bachelor. Got rid of karmics. They done got rid of lovers. They getting themselves together. The lovers. Meanwhile, you out here unfazed, unbothered, healing, taking care of yourself, self-love and self-care. And they know it. They know it. And they're in heavy regrets. And they're trying to make a plan to come back in. And they have an advisor. They're in therapy, counseling. They're talking to somebody that's trying to help them out. But that person is they want to come in, opening up. They want you to be open to listening, to understanding. Happy with you going to work. But you just hate. I know you're not going to work like that, Elijah. No, you are not.
I'm here now.
Okay, first thing, go in my room on my little black chair. There are these in there. Take one.
Hydrate too.
But inflammation is off the charts. Huh? I know. Take the Claritin. You relieve all that inflammation. Please, at least that. And then, then we'll, do what we do. Feel bad. Because I'm not feeling it. I'm like, what? I'll call myself and say, there's a family emergency. I'm calling for Elijah. Meaning good for that. Oh, because we good for that. Sorry, y'all. Family first. Look at my son. I'm trying to get to stay home. He like, but yeah, take a bottle of water, drink on your way. Take that Claritin. You'd be surprised how much that's going to help you. Relieve that inflammation. And you see, it's the little blue pack on that chair in my bedroom, on the black chair. Just take one out the box and take it. All right, y'all. I want to shut this down. That's for him. They said, no, mommy, I'm okay. I'm about to get off here like, what? I'll be gone in a minute. But he said, no, mommy, I'm okay. I don't play about my babies. And yeah, he about to be 28. And he will always be that baby to me. So it is what it is. All right, y'all. If you like a reading, you can book it now because this gate is closing at it's 1:44. Angel number 144 on the clock. You are receiving divine guidance and divine enlightenment. This energy that's coming in, whether it's new or old, and don't blame me, I'm the messenger. I'm reading what it says. New or old, you got somebody coming in that's being divinely guided, divinely inspired. And all Spirit wants you to do is listen. Be alert. Be open to allow this energy, this information, this clarity to come in because you need it. Whether you need it for closure, whether you need it for healing, acceptance, whether you need it. Y'all, it's hot as hell in here. Y'all gonna have to give me a minute. I gotta turn this AC up because the sweat is pouring down my back. You see me glistening? How you took that clarion? Oh, ladies, please make sure you take that clarion. Thank you. Open one of them blue packs and make sure he take one. Whew. I'm in mommy mode. I hate to see one of my children look sick or not well. Yeah, give me all of it. No, give me, because you're going to take that after you leave this house. Yeah, but he might not be able to push the little thing in. With them fingers. And don't push them over the couch so the pillow will fall on the floor. Okay. We got calm. That might be for me. But we got calm down. Somebody you heard about the ex and you already stirring your feelings. Trust me, I know. I saw two men while dreamwalking trying to kidnap a female while she was on her job. Walk in the mall, wherever she was minding her business. And they came in to snatch her up. She was yelling and screaming, people walking by, but nobody was helping. Calm your nerves. With number 7 on here, this is about a movement that brings progress and success. All right, guys. I see you. Love you guys. Have a good day. See you soon. Yo. Number 7 is about success and progress. Whatever this is, whoever this is come in, the conversation, if your ex, and this is only if you have children with this individual. I'm talking to someone in divorce, separation with somebody they have kids with. And there's been a lot of time. There's a lot of confusion. A lot of I thinks, but I don't know. Trying to figure it out, overthinking, unsure. A lot of people with their mouths in between, family involved, friends involved. This invitation to have a conversation is necessary to bring some kind of clarity and release. Stay calm, stay grounded, Stay in your peaceful place. There's no need for anxiety. Karmic relationship, it keeps coming out. Karmic, this is somebody, yeah. Somebody that was in a relationship with you, and it may have ended karmic as hell, but I'll say all the time, and I'll say it again. When the person that cheats or misbehaves is labeled the karmic, the other person believes they are totally innocent from, no, ao contrário, Manfredo. And I'm going to just say, especially for my ladies, that what she doing, deceived, lied, yada, 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 because we getting our emotions and our feelings, not to say man can't, but I'm going to say this, ladies. We have children, we made the babies. Hello, at one point we chose them, and that's why the kids are here. Every fence. Now it's Domestic Violence Abuse Month. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Who I'm not talking to, if you were involved in domestic violence, as in some physical pain and abuse, I ain't talking to you. There ain't no reconnection. There ain't no reconciliation. I ain't promoting that. This is a relationship that was tainted by a third party. I do see some spell work involved on them, and possibly you in this connection. I see a friend involved. I see a sibling involved. I see a mother involved. Hello. I see friends and family that got involved in the situation from the beginning, but because they were allowed to have opinions, because each of you were listening to outside energies, best friends that were miserable, siblings that were miserable, parents that were miserable, getting advice in all the wrong places. God does not put a divine energy with a karmic. That ain't happening. If they were karmic, you were karmic. Now, you may have not done it to their degree. You may have done the same things. If you chose to ignore the red flags and they were right there, if you kept that revolving door open for them to come in and out, and they did. If you constantly turned the other cheek, or if you please for whatever reason, you were karmic too. And the reason why that tower happened was to strip both of you. You both had to grow, mature, value yourselves, love yourself, connect with the divine, grow up, because you're raising generations. Co-parenting is needed. I don't care what one says over the other. God didn't decide to take two for no reason. Hello. There is something, a confession, some information, some clarity, some closure, something that's coming in, being divinely guided to take place to happen. Other people will need to be cut out of this. You and them, you and I, us two. It took two. That's it. We don't need to ask the parents. We don't need to ask a friend. We don't need to ask nobody. This is you and them adulting, sitting down, having a real human conversation. Hello? Nobody controlling the outcome. Nobody having a decision on where it goes or what they want. Rebuilding for the betterment of all involved, including the family you started. This is letting go, letting God, knowing that God forgave you, God forgives all, God forgave them, and God is saying, this ain't over, my friend. This is twin flame. This is a soul contract. And what went on in that connection, you both decided what happened before you came back, before you returned. This was decided. It's also been decided that now it did happen. How will you transform? How will this transform you? How will this elevate you? How will this ascend you? And this connection. So, yeah, keep calm. Don't be triggered. Remember, nothing is against your will anymore. So don't believe this person gonna come in and manipulate you, gaslight you, because you ain't the old you. You are not the old you. Anywho. So throw that out the window, beloved. It's time to test the new you. Trust the new you. Put the new you, put the pedal to the metal. They are going to be your first assignment. How do you handle what affects your entire line that you've created? It's time to break that chain of your bloodline of divorce, of karmic endings, of unforgiveness, bitterness. Hello? What does it say? Karmic message. Do you not see submission? Do you not see submission? Let go and let God navigate. Because it's time, beloved, to free your mind so the rest can follow. So you can actually answer the call. Step into your divination, into your practice. Receive those blessings. Turn on that faucet. Get out of solitude so you can finally go live your life. Submit to what is being divinely guided. Stay calm. Be mature. Use your intellect. Test your transformation. This is the message of freedom. And for those, this may be happening so you can finally move on. Well, you may be too busy thinking, I don't want them back. I can't do that. They did too much. Nobody said reconciliation. I said reunion. Now, a reunion doesn't mean a reconciliation. You reconcile the pain, the bitterness, the unforgiveness, the frustration, the anxiety, the doubt, because there's questions you really don't know. You guessed, you think so, you may have heard, but you want 100% complete clarity. Have the conversation. Have the conversation. Message of forgiveness. If you can't move on past, this is to make sure that you do. Now you either move on into the new, or this connection moves on to another elevation, another level. You go to the next destination. You complete that soul contract. Yeah. Crying over the loss. Well, they walked away. They didn't choose me. They went with a karmic. But guess what? It's all about you now. It's all about you now, right? Yeah, it keeps coming out. I just hope hello. When? Soon. I just heard, who are you really when the lights go out? I just heard, walking like you're talking. Walking like you're talking. God is testing somebody's transformation. God is coming in to test the transformation before you receive this abundance. You about to you about to find out if you can walk it like you talk it. Yep, absolutely, absolutely. You about to find you about to walk it out. Now we're gonna and I'm gonna make a last call. If you want a personal reading or if you have want a 555 question, yes or no, or if you want a personal reading for 1818, I'm gonna pull. Why not? Why not, Alicia? We about to. I'm about to pull from my confessions deck. I'm about to pull from my confessions. Confessions, your confessions, what you want to admit to yourself, their confessions, what they want to admit or want to admit to you or themselves. Confessions, put the energy where it belongs. Confessions. It's difficult for me to process my emotions. I am not available right now. This person is in therapy. They are speaking to somebody. They may not want. They may be afraid to come in because they think you want a full commitment from them. That might be what's deterring them from communicating. They may think that you already have a whole rule book that they got to come in and meet. That's a lot of pressure. They want you to know that they are not available to commit at this time. They're getting their life together, maybe working on their mental and emotional wellness, but does not mean they don't want to have the conversation. They just want to know that you won't hold them hostage to some kind of rule book, some kind of laws. They want to just be transparent without any restraints. Now, that could be them, that can be you. They're still trying to process their emotions. They've gone through some karmic lessons, some karmic energy, just as you. They've lost all control of their life. This person knows. They lost all control of their life. They say they keep messing it up. They know, this person knows the part that they played. King of Swords came out because they're wising up. Whether they're in therapy, they're getting some structural, healthy advice from someone. And they're realizing the part they played. They're realizing the steps they took, the decision they made, why they are here, why they are without you and their family, or you in their lives. And they're waking up. They are going through an awakening. You may have been first, because one twin is always first. They usually don't wake up at the same time. One sparks the other's awakening. So you were probably first. Absolutely, if you're here, you're first. Now it's their turn. And they are awakening to the mess they've caused in your life, in the lives of their children, in the lives of their family, in life itself. They say they keep messing up. They know they've got a problem. They know they need help, and they're getting it. They say they're not available yet for a commitment, for a relationship. We can be co-parents, we can be friends, and why not? Why not? It's the best place to start after pain, after loss, after grief, to not have to share beds, share daily lives, share everything again. Why can't we just be, remember when we were just friends and we didn't know each other, we just met? let's go backwards. Start fresh. I want to know the new you and allow that new you to help navigate the new me. They're still learning. You have a lot to teach, a lot to influence. You mature a lot. And before helping a stranger in a practice, why not help someone that has invested in your next generation, your children, your bloodline, your legacy, to heal it, to heal it. I am keeping secrets from you, and I hope you don't find out. This person got a lot of secrets. They got a lot of shame. Thank you, beloved, for the roses. I think somebody sent me a heart too. I saw it quickly flash on the screen. Thank you for the gifts, beloved. Let me see. Who was that? It happened so fast. I don't know who it was. If you saw who it was, Saj, can you put it? I don't know who that was. Hello, Miss Hazardous. Hello, beloved. Oh, Miss Hazardous, thank you for the flowers. But who sent that heart before? Because I saw a heart. Miss Hazardous, I hear you, beloved. Oh, Miss Hazardous, you sent the heart. Miss Hazardous, I see you, beloved. I feel your concerns. You may want to book a personal reading with me because your situation needs personal attention. It needs longer time being spent than the energy I can give you. You can get a mini reading, but you may want to consider booking a personal, Miss Hazardous. I would love to help you, guide you, assist you, and sit with you, Queen. I'm a mom. I understand more than, yeah. You may want to go to my calendar or go to my online spiritual shop at divinityhouse.shop. Divinityhouse, one word, .shop on the web. You may want to book a personal. I feel you, and you definitely could use someone to speak to. Send you light and love, Queen. This person has a lot of shame, a lot of guilt. They have a lot of secrets. They may have done a lot while they were karmic. They obviously did a lot behind your back. In the separation, in the time, they have things they hope you'll never find out because they are shameful. This person is very shameful of some of the things they've done. Some things they said about you, some of the energy they threw at you, some of your secrets while they were pillow talking, under the influence, whatever, now they realize and are willing, now they're taking accountability for everything they've done because they're getting some outside therapy. Someone's bringing this person to their own realization that they're karmic and they need to heal and fix it. This person may have a lot of childhood trauma, things you may have not even known about when you met this person. They may have not been a good communicator, an introverted spirit. You may have tried to help this person heal from their past pain before you. That wasn't your job or your assignment. Was a red flag you ignored. But now they're waking up to who they are and what they've done and who they've been and why they're alone. And they're afraid to tell you everything. I have karmic debts that I need to pay before I can come. What did I just say? I have karmic debts that need to be paid before I can come back to you. Oh, yeah. Their awareness has been heightened. They're in therapy. They're in discussion. They're in rehab. They're in something. They're awakening. They're awakening. And now they understand what the karmic debt is. They may have not believed you or knew what it even was. This person know they got karmic debts. Some of these debts are even before they met you. There are some while they were with you, and shortly after, they know they cannot come to you with this thing. They know they cannot come to you with these chains. They got to break them. They got to cleanse them. They got to free themselves before they can be anything for you. But they are a grown up. This is a mature and adult perspective. Yes, I want to be in your life. Yes, I want to be in the lives of my children. Yes, I want to be back in that family situation. But I want to take baby steps. I want to crawl. I want to be accepted for who I am while I'm growing. And then I can see where we can go. Then we can see where I can go, where I can take you. I have lost faith in you and cannot see a future with this person is so afraid. This person is so afraid. They say lost faith in you. Maybe you've gone too far away, blocked, ghosted. Maybe in your karmic energy and in your pain, you may have said some things that maybe you shouldn't have said. Although it's your truth, maybe you were aggressive, angry when you let it out, and maybe your retaliation verbally or mentally caused this person to go deeper, deeper, and deeper. Maybe they don't recognize who you are anymore either. This, you know what? This is you, beloved. This ain't them. This is you. I lost faith in you and cannot see. This is your energy. You saying that you lost faith in this connection and you don't see a future with them anymore, as you shouldn't. It looked like this person put you through hell. Seriously, put you through hell. You've been burned, you've been bruised, you've been scarred, lied to, cheated on, deceived, robbed, yada yada. Yeah. Oh, you took them L's. And you're probably saying that too much has been done, too much has been said. You probably don't see a future with this person anymore in your human mind, flesh existence. But in the 5D elevation, wow. And this may be why you feel that way. This says, I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. My ego is too big to care. That's probably why you feel that way. You probably know this person knew what they were doing when they did it. They weren't blind, deaf, dumb, hand-tied, tortured, forced, and you know that. And you know if it was something you would never done. You can't excuse what they've done. You know that we're in their ego. You know that they didn't care what they were doing. And you probably feel they don't care because they haven't communicated. But it says, I am afraid that your feelings for me are not mutual. My focus, oh, wow. Okay. I'm just going to say it. For some of you whose baby father, baby mama, ex is coming back, that wants to get back with their family, this person doesn't want love. This person doesn't want to come in. They don't want to start a relationship with you. They don't want a long-term relationship. They're not ready for that. They're not interested. They're not ready. They want to come in, they want to co-parent, they want to love you, they love their kids, they want to be friends, but they're not ready to be a lover. They're not ready to be. They have so much work to do. That's so far away from where they are, but they can't see it. They're coming in to make amends because it's about a legacy, a generation. For some of you, it's not about you. That may bring you pause. Now, for some of you it is, but for those of you it's not. Because it says I'm seeing someone, but I am not ready for you to know about them yet. Unless it's you, beloved. Unless you already moved on, you're already seeing someone, and you're afraid to let your person find out. Because you're not ready to tell the world, my focus is on my life. I can't be bothered to worry about you. That's you. Some of you have already moved on. You're already pursuing new, waiting for new, and you're not bothered or worried about them or what they want. But this reunion, this reconcile, is about freedom and peace. It's about forgiveness and maturity. It's about future energy. It's not about the moment. It's not about the past. It's about meeting each other exactly wherever you are in your life and making peace with that. So that the next generation you created can see that, can understand what that takes, how to do that, how to forgive, how to love in spite of how to forgive. Last card, Dark Confessions. For some of you, they're only coming back for the children. And it may make you angry because you may think it's about you. I feel overwhelmed. I'm drowning in my own thoughts. My pride and ego got hurt, so I wanted revenge. I wanted you to hurt too. I was afraid that you would reject me if I shared my feelings with you. We are, bottom of the deck, we are living two separate lives. At the moment, you're living separate lives in separate places, not communicating, not talking, not speaking, but there are changes going on. There's divine changes being made. The divine is working on orchestrating something in this situation. And I'm hearing, as parents, as providers, as caregivers, as role models, something got to change. Something got to change, something got to be done. I'm also hearing God about to have the final say. God is about to have the final say, though, in this situation. Well, no karmic, no family, no friends, no nunu, nobody is going to get in the way, because what God has put in place, can a man or woman erase? So God wants to bring some freedom, some clarity, a resolution, some peace, some forgiveness. That's exactly what's going to happen at the end of the day. That's exactly what's going to happen at the end of the day. What are we closing with? What? It's the last call, last and final call. If you want a reading, I'm on here at 2:30. I'm off at 2:30, so it's the last call. If you want a one card, yes or no to any question, you do not have to give me the question. You just make your donation of $5.55, and I'll pull your exact answer, your response from spirit. Yes or no, confirmation. So any question, play in your mind. If you want a mini reading, 1818, Deck Saj. I see them karmas got you working today. I see they got you working. Can y'all please take it easy? Massage. Yeah. Is that Wendy? Hello, Wendy. What's up, Stargazer? Welcome in, fam. Y'all hit that like button if y'all have not. Support your girl. Any donation to the channel will be appreciated. We'll trigger you a $1,000 ancestral buck for Saturday's ancestral offering. If you're not familiar, go check any live on Saturday and you will see how we do it. What am I closing out with, Spirit? Closing messages. Closing messages. Closing messages for my beloved. Closing messages for my beloved. It's a new deck. It's ready. It's ready. Closing messages for my beloved. If you want to book a personal Divinity House shop on the web, or you can use my calendar. They're both listed in the description box underneath this video. If you need more clarity on how to book, you can also send me email. My mentorships are closed for 2025. Thank you. It will open back up in February of 2026. I'll take 3 for February, March, and April. Hiatus in May, June, July, October. June, July, and August. Hiatus in September, October, November, December. If you're entering a spiritual mentorship only. 12-week program, send me an email. I'll send you the agenda. There's a weekly payment plan available with a deposit to hold your seat. You can make your deposit. It is $250 deposit. Will hold your February, March, and April seats. So that spot will be secured for you. Without deposit, first come, first serve. Closing messages from Spirit. It's a new deck, y'all. Make a move. Make a move. This is about stepping into a higher elevation, a higher energy, connecting with the divine. Make a move. If you have a question, you have a concern, looking for an answer, you're seeking clarification, seeking confirmation, seeking guidance. This is about you making a move, taking action. Your back is against the wall. You're in separation, no contact, no communication. There's something that needs your movement, something that needs an action. It's time to stop waiting. Stop hoping, stop thinking, overthinking. It's time to make a move, to receive that clarity. Yeah, this is UNM. This is UNM back to back. Both reaching for the stars, reaching above. Both praying, both waiting. But it's time. Spirit's about to make a move on this situation. Because you both may be standing still in that water and those emotions. Still in no fish. Except it could involve children or family. Both of you were just sitting there, back to back. not talking, not communicating. So God's about to make a move, about to make something happen so that you can get out of this water, out of these emotions, and into clarity, into grounding, into strength, into healing this situation. One or more of you may be refusing. God's about to change that. A door has been opened, an opportunity is coming in, and it involves just two. Not the family, not just two. And whatever it is, hello, joy and delight. Yeah, you can expect it to bring in some newfound joy and delight. Look at the happiness. Either this is going to mean freedom, clarity, but the forgiveness, the lightness. This is to erase the burden, lift some heavy weight so you can be free to go be happy, be joyful, be harmonious, be healthy. And if that means you permanently move away from the situation, then that's what will happen. Listening to wisdom. Listening to wisdom. See that black bird? That's a messenger. Like I said, this may be the wisdom you're needing. You may will continue seeking out wisdom and connection with spirit, because there's some communication, a message, some information. Oh, what's coming in? Spirit wants you to listen. See if she got her hit. Listen. Be open-minded to receive it, but you need it. You've been blocking out energy. Staying away from energy. Saying to yourself, staying in solitude in your own bubble, in your own sanctuary. God's about to open you up and spill you out, because there's some kind of clarity you need to move into the next destination of your life. Affirmations for healing the heart. Affirmations for healing the heart. This conversation, this information is to heal the heart. To start it, to get it on the healing journey. Because at first, you and them are like that, back to back. Not facing each other, not facing the problem, not working it out, not wanting to talk about it. Temper tantrums like little children. But look at here. Look at here. We can forgive. We can move on. We can be friends. It'll be okay. Now I understand. Here's a confession, the apology, the resolution, the freedom. Cry the tears. Let them out. Purge. This is you and them detoxing together. Without any outside voices, without any outside distraction, having a real adult, mature conversation. Letting go of what was, what happened, it did. And it's over and it's gone. Every day you wake up is a new day. Every day you awake is a new day. Not the last, not the past. A new day. Listening to the guidance you are receiving. Stay grounded and stay centered. Stay grounded and stay centered. You're going to need your strength. You're going to need your patience. You're going to need your heart to be open and your mind to be free. You're going to need that soul. You're going to need that soul to have a strong connection, because some of the information you're going to get is going to rock you off your feet. It may want to trigger you to go back to that resentment, bitterness, but it's just a revelation of what already happened, beloved. Well, because you hear about it doesn't mean it's taking place again. I'm going to say that again. The knowledge and the wisdom of it coming to the forefront and being exposed may trigger you, because it may take you back to when it happened. But it ain't really happening again. It's being revealed. Don't get triggered and relapse as if they're coming in to beat you down again. They're just helping you heal. And healing ain't always easy. It ain't always fun. Healing is not easy. It's not always fun. It's necessary for growth and movement. So stay grounded. Stay calm. Stay in your peace. You may be hearing about it, but you're not experiencing it. So know when to detach energetically. Sun and stars. The sun and the stars represent an awakening, an enlightenment, a revelation. It's deliverance. Deliverance. Transformation and change. Deliverance. Deliverance. It will not be easy to hear. It will not be easy to relive in your mind. In your mind, because you're physically not, it's your mind. It may not be easy to know, to hear, or to listen. But it's for your highest good. You cannot continue to ascend, to elevate, if you don't get this out, and you can't get it out with anyone else like you can with them. You can't. No one else experienced it in their heart the way you did and they did. Nobody. That's why it's necessary. Prosperity and abundance. What did I say? You want to get to the bag. You want to get to the blessings. You want that abundance to finally flow. You want that gate to open. You want God to uncross that road. Hello? You want to get to that prosperity. But God said the road was going to be paved. If you want to get to a place of peace, comfort, and tranquility, it's time to free your minds. This may be exactly what you need to do so. Thank you, beloved. Thank you, Miss Hazardous. Thank you, beloved. Thank you so much, beloved. You know, you get an ancestor lucky but for Saturday. I hate put Miss Hazardous. God bless you, beloved. You too. So that's what they might Miss Hazardous. We're gonna get you to change that name, beloved. Eventually. Because that is not an energy you want to carry on your name. Just my spiritual opinion, but that is not an energy you want to carry on your name, beloved. So if I can inspire you to think about changing your name from Hazardous, Ashe, beloved. Ashe. Thank you, beloved. Yeah, that would be a first. That would be the first move I make. Healing waters. The healing waters. Mami Wata, Yamoya, Isis, Healing Waters. It's time to heal this situation, this connection. It's time for revelations. It's time for deliverance. It's time for accountability. It's time for accountability on both sides. No one is wholly 100% to blame in a separation or divorce. Nobody. Both sides have to honor their own accountability, responsibility. Ego can no longer be in the way because it serves no purpose. It serves no purpose. Healing is always possible. Always possible. If it is genuinely allowed. Without the ego saying what I need. What about me? Hello? Somebody got to be say, I don't need to win. I don't need to win. I need us. I need this family to be whole. There's no winners. There are no winners when the family is broken. There are no winners. I don't care who thinks they won. There are no winners when bloodlines are torn apart. Only the ego will allow someone to believe that you gotta have the last word, the final say. Let me tell you, as a parent who's also been a child, who had parents, no child wants to be raised by a parent that says a child should only be seen and not heard. No child wants to be raised by parents that their say is the only say. Nobody. You don't want it? Your children don't want it. And normally parents who do that to their children learned it from their parents. It's an old school way of thinking. It don't have any place in the new world. It don't. Children grow up, whether we like it or not. They do. They have their own mind. They're here to walk their own destiny, to live in their own truth. And we don't have to approve of everything they do. That's not our right any longer. Their judgment is by their divine Father, as well as us. Once they break away and start living in their own lives, they make their own mistakes. It's not for us to judge what we would have done, how we would have said it, because we have our own karmic debts. Most of us, that ain't even paid. We're too busy now focusing on theirs, and our houses ain't clean, and there's trash in our yard. And God forbid they raise up and give us their opinion. Let me let you know right now, at the end of the day, when you close your eyes and you say goodbye for the final time, none of that will even matter. None of it will even matter. Know what will matter? That they're not there. That they're not there. And who cares what the reason was? It is what it is. At some time, at some point, somebody got to put down the sword and be big enough, adult enough, and grown enough to say, we did it wrong. We did it wrong. But we can make it right. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. They're sorry on both sides. Don't even need to be said. Let's just get in here and fight for this love, for this bond, for this connection. And the past has got to be a non-factor in building a future. If it ain't, then the growth hasn't even started taking place. If you're in victimization mode, feeling like the victim, then the growth hasn't even started taking place yet. Because a true, mature, awakened being knows that the ego plays no part when it comes to family and love. When it comes to bloodlines and forgiveness. Parents, learn to say sorry to your kids. A lot of parents know what you've done. You know what you said. They got back to you. You know. It's on your heart. That's why you can't go back. Because you all want to shame you. Put it away. Learn to say sorry to your children. I too make mistakes. I'm human. And I don't get it right every time. Maybe I wasn't taught, or whatever the reason is. Or because your children don't mean they belong in your mess. Or should absorb it, or take it, or settle for, or understand it. So I'm going to say that. A lot of times, we want to blame them for everything we did. And now look, yeah, but remember, it's everything that you did. Not only the good parts. They saw and watched and absorbed everything. And they made their own decision. Now, I'm not saying you don't have kids. There's kids out there that will test your nerve. That needs to learn their lessons the hard way. They need you to pop your titty out their mouth and let them be whole. They want to be, and let them be grown and let them fall. But it still doesn't mean you don't wait to catch them when they need it. Oh, if they don't listen to me, they wouldn't. But they didn't, and now they learn. And if they come back, would you turn your back just to spite them, to punish them? Because there's a whole lot of parents doing that. Honesty is about judging thyself before you try and judge anybody else. How does that soul look? How does that mirror image look when you stand in it and talk to yourself? Don't expect kids to be out here healing your scars. Well, that's why you had, well, and if that's why you had them, God knows that too. So, learn from life. Learn. And then share that knowledge. It didn't say learn and stay bitter. Learn and cut them out. Learn and it says learn. You saw the books, right? It means learn and teach it. Learn and embody it. Learn and be an inspiration, an influence. Learn and be a coach, a mentor, a friend. Once you learn, pay it forward. Don't learn and walk away and take it and be like, and leave them to burn. That's not how it works. So God said, learning from life, and then share your truth with somebody that needs it. And that begins at home first. That begins at home first. Now, home is 4 walls. Home is here. Home is the love that lives here and the people that live in it, that occupy it. A lot of us were raised by narcissistic parents because they were children of slaves, and it poured down. A lot of us were raised by karmic parents, had a lot of trauma, didn't grow up before they had families. Hello, it is what it is. But we are living in different times and different worlds. We can learn and do better and be better and get better to ours and to them. And so do that. And if you can't, say a prayer for it. Ask God to transform it, change it, heal it, move on, live your life as if you are it, and let God send them the awakening they need to meet you in a resolution room. I'm not saying force or drag anybody along that don't want to heal, mend. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying those that do, those that can. They may not be as ready as you, as adult as you, as mature as you. They may not be as strong as you. So you meet each other wherever you are and work from what you got. And if working is only to bring resolution and peace, and you simply move on and live your lives separately, then you do that freely. Freely, free. The whole word I'm hearing today here is freedom. Freedom. All right, beloveds, it's past 2:30, so it's past 2:30. Hello, Pakiza, Kelly Price. What's up, beloveds? Angel Guys, 1111. I don't believe it. Is anybody? I gave you all a shout out. I believe you all got your shout out. Hello, beloved. Thank you for sending me a heart. Thank you for the hearts of love, Kelly. All right, y'all. If you booked a reading and you didn't get it, speak now if I'll hold your peace. I don't see one, so I'm going to close the gate and move on. I'm going to close the gate and move on if you booked. I'm going to close the gate and move on. Thank you, everyone who got in the chat and participated positively. Thank you for the love, support, confirmations. Thank you for the donations, the future bookings, and all your bookings in the past. Thank you for allowing me to use my gifts to guide, advise, coach, mentor, influence in a positive way. Thank you for this path and being a part of my family, my tribe. If you'd like to support the channel, it's simply $4 a month. $3.99. You can join the Tribe Soul Family membership. It's a VIP membership on the channel. It's $4 a month, $3.99. It supports the channel, helps me purchase the decks, the ancestor money, the tools, everything I use daily to bring you content and clarity and confirmation. So if you'd like to join the Soul Family, we're a movement, we're growing. VIP house, VIP room. Let me know. Come on in. Hit that join button and join the family. I'd love to have you, beloveds. Any donation to the channel, we'll give you a $1,000 lucky buck. Thank you, beloveds, for your time, for your attention. It's only Tuesday. We got the rest of the week ahead. Let's stay strong. Happy full moon in Aries. The full moon in Aries rose. It began ascension on the eve of October 5th through the 6th, through the 7th, through the 8th, and then it descends. So we're in the full moon energy in Aries. Aries is the god of war, determination, destruction, emotions running high. It's a fire sign. Full moons are about releasing, purging, letting go, surrendering, freeing up your mind, your time, use this full moon energy to release, to let go. I mean, really let go, to forgive, to move on, to understand the lesson. Pull up your bootstraps and move in to a new destination without hesitation. So, Aries is a cardinal sign. This full moon will affect the cardinal signs more than any other. It will almost force you to make that move. Cardinal signs are Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, and Libra. For the lesser signs, especially if you have any of those cardinal signs in your Saturn, your Sun, your Venus, your rising, or your moon placements. If your Sun, Moon, rising, Venus, or Saturn is in Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, or Libra, you will be highly affected by this full moon energy. You'll be forced almost to purge, to set something free. My lesser signs, my lesser babies, if Aries is in one of those houses, there's still a cardinal sign in the house. If it's in your Saturn, Saturn is about determination, about success, about discipline. If any of those signs are in the house, you're being told to focus on those areas. Your daily routine, your physical maintenance, your emotional wellness, to stay grounded, to pull away from anything toxic, a substance or a person. Send your moon. The moon sign is about staying in illusions, in the dark, in the shadow, in confusion. It's asking you to find clarity, have the conversation, be open to resolution. Send your sun, you're the guiding factor. Send your rising, you're the guiding factor. Make that first move, take that chance, pick up that phone, put away your ego. Know what's more important. Know what, and you be the adult. You be the guiding light. You transform and transmute it. So, wherever it is in your house, let it do what it do. Hopefully this message inspires you. If you want a personal reading, like I said, go to my online spiritual shop at divinityhouse.com.shop. You can email me at divinityhouse333@gmail. All the information is in the description box. I wish you a beautiful week ahead. Send you light and love. That you find the freedom and the release you need to move on in your life, to follow a new path, to take a new journey. Soulmate and twin flame energies come in. Newness is coming in for those who have been guided into your life. Be ready. Be open, allow. Have some fun. And don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. Have some fun. Lighten your load. Lighten your own load. I'll see you all tomorrow for Wishy Wednesday. As above, so below. As within, so without. Thanking Spirit and their ancestors for allowing this connection, this exchange of information. Have a beautiful, blessed week. I'll see y'all tomorrow in the Boom Boom Room. Thank you all. Hello, is that Jason? Thank you, Jason. Thank you. I'll see you all tomorrow. That's it.